Growling Alien Thing. Welcome to personal vlog number 5. If you read my title and clicked on this video wondering what I call Growling Alien Thing, well, you came to the right place. Growling Alien Thing, I like to call it. It's a thing that happens just with small dogs, small dog breeds. You know, Shih Tzus, Chihuahuas, Pugs, miniature Schnauzers, anything miniature. You know, it's not when they're barking. It's when they're doing that. Especially when they're running around, especially following you down the gate at the fence. You know, I mean, that's the thing that comes to mind. I think of a growling alien. I don't know what it is. It's just random. But that's the first thing that comes to mind. And it only happens on small dogs, because they're only capable of doing that. I mean, if you search right here on YouTube, small dog growling, that gives you a perfect example what I like to call Growling Alien Thing. Growling Alien Thing. I mean, it's very random, obscure. I mean, and then sometimes, you know, it's the smaller dogs. You fear more than the big dogs. I mean, the big dogs, sometimes they have more bark and bite. I mean, sure, they can still clobber you, but those little dogs, they're very feisty. You know, they really show their teeth. They think they're the big dog on campus. I mean, they definitely show a lot of heart. But sometimes you just gotta giggle when you hear the when they're not barking yet. I mean, and then sometimes, especially when you see the same dog, you know, you're walking in the neighborhood to work, to the store, whatever. Some people, they have their routine, or you know, if you're in the same general area, you're inevitably going to see the same person, same dog nearby. And, you know, sometimes you just have to laugh, and sometimes you laugh with the owner that it's like, just doing his thing. I just like to know, I just wish I can get my head in that, especially this miniature Schnauzer, that for some reason I'm just the worst human in the world to corner that miniature Schnauzer. I just like to get my head in that little thing and think, what makes me of all people, the worst human that's ever seen? I mean, I'm not considering myself an angel or perfect, but I'm sure there's many other humans that are worse than me that deserve that treatment. I mean, medium to larger dogs, when they growl, you hear, or, I haven't come up with a term with that yet, but Growling Alien Thing is definitely the term I come up with for small dogs. And I mean, growing up, especially growing up in my block, a lot of people seem to have Shih Tzus, unless they're easy to maintain. But I mean, one of the disadvantages of Shih Tzus is they bark a lot, bark, and live long lives. But there's that Growling Alien Thing in the middle. I mean, that's just my take on this whole thing. If you read the title and you're just curious, what's Growling Alien Thing? And you came to the right place. I mean, sometimes I comment that on, you know, dog groups and Facebook, and I even come to that and get the odd like, you know, it's creative. I mean, there's nothing else I can think of. That's the first thing that comes to my mind. There's Growling Alien Thing, especially when you know, taunting them a little. So anyway, thanks for liking my videos. If you enjoy everything you see on my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe. I do the odd personal vlog on anything that's on my mind, like what I call Growling Alien Thing, or any rants or reviews if come to mind. But mostly I do sports takes with Calgary sports teams, and share the odd scenery video, let's say when I'm on holidays out west of the Rockies or east of the prairies or wherever else I happen to be. So I got plenty of content for you guys to, you know, enjoy on my YouTube channel. So anyway, make sure you subscribe and hit like, and maybe I've changed your perspective on what those little dogs do now thanks to me. I'm sorry, or you're welcome. So anyway, make sure you Make sure you follow along, and I'll see you at the next video.